Hello, my majestic little viewer, Limitlelist here. And I was watching this video by this one creator. I'm put him on the screen right here. You can check him out. And I skipped to this section, Kid Amnesia. I was quite intrigued because Kid A, the Radiohead album, is one of my favorite albums in their discography. So I checked that part of the video and I was taken off guard completely. It looked so beautiful, immersive, and eerie at the same time. So you know I had to search up this game, right? I may even be able to get the game on one of my consoles. Well, probably not. Alright, so you can get it on the PlayStation 5, the Mac, or a PC. I don't own any of that stuff, sadly. Oh, wait, a Mac. Let's go, baby! Type W dad in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna stop acting like Kai Cenat. So expect a me playing Kid A game video pretty soon. Okay, this section of the video is me explaining what Kid A and Radiohead is. And if you don't want to see this portion of the video, you can look at the timestamps in this video in the description. Alright, Kid A was an album from the year 2000 released by Radiohead. And for those who don't know, this was kind of a standout in Radiohead's discography, especially for this time. Following the mega hit known as OK Computer, the lead singer, Thom Yorke, if I'm pronouncing that correct, experienced severe anxiety and depression. This album became a reflectant of his feelings, and it was very experimental, trust me. The first song, Everything in Its Right Place, you know, maybe one track in and you notice something. There's not that much going on. All there was a synthesizer and Yorke sucking on lemons. And this experimental nature basically repeats throughout the entire album. Some songs more sad than others. Listen, I don't listen to a lot of depressing music, but this is a pretty darn good album. And that's just a short recap of what Kid A is and how it was made. Okay, you back? Well, here's some information about the game. Exhibition was released in 2021 along with a reissue of 2 albums. Kid A, of course, and Amnesiac. I'm using the term game very loosely because, thing is, there's no objective. Not even the people behind Radiohead consider this a game. I'm trying not to use the word experience here because I feel like that term's overused, but this is more of an experience, I believe. It's just walking around to a hallucinogenic atmosphere and some Radiohead. That's all I can explain it. I can't review how good or bad the game is currently because, well, I don't have my Mac on me right now, so soon. But I will explain some of the gameplay and stuff, and I'll show you some cool things about it. Newsflash, it's basically just a walking simulator. You don't really do as much stuff in this game. No objective, just you walking around. But that does not kill out my interest for it. In fact, it increases it. I've always been quite the fan of walking simulators, and you see almost every single liminal space game that I play on Roblox in this channel, there are always probably no entities. So I appreciate this game, and I have not even played it yet. So we can just look at some more gameplay and, yeah, observe it. We start off in this random forest, and we soon meet a little doorway. As we get closer, it plays Everything in Its Right Place, which I sadly cannot play because it'll get copyrighted. And it's just some information about what you're about to experience, and as it says right there, this is not a game. Take your time. So there must be an end, it says. About that. I don't think there really is. Then we walk past this long hallway that shifts between black and white. Then we go into this epilepsy room where we meet these little stick figures. I don't know the name of them. I don't know my Radioheadology or whatever it's called. So, yeah, you can explain that to me. There's honestly not that much else to say. There's so much that happens in this game. I can't sum it up here. So, there's that. There's not an end to it, I don't think. It's just you walking around. I personally think this game's pretty good. Maybe you do too so far. But what about the media? People generally loved the Kid A Amnesia exhibition, calling it a haunted, immersive, and surreal audiovisual art experience. Perfect for fans wanting new ways to explore the album's mythology. I agree, though some found its lack of traditional gameplay a bit slow. I see where the people who don't really like the game are coming from. It is pretty darn slow and progressive, but that's what's so good about it, in my opinion. Alright, I just wanted to create this relatively short video about Kid Amnesia Exhibition. I just found it very interesting and decided to, make this video that you are currently watching. Expect me playing Kid Amnesia Exhibition pretty soon from now, and I might even make a longer, dissecting it and stuff, but not right now. Well, like and subscribe if you liked this video and you want to see more of it, or just videos in general, and yeah, see ya.